Welcome to another beautiful session of Work with Me, Study with Me, and I am feeling great. So, the topic of discussion for today is that nobody wants to do the work that it takes, the grueling work that it takes to go further into your career, into your business. This will be a business talk. And it is all about accountability, about building systems around the way, the thing that you need to do. Let me see what the dog is chewing. She's just drinking some water. You build a system of accountability. If you have an accountability system, you will never fail because you are accountable to someone else or to the camera. In my case, I am accountable to the camera to build skills, to make videos, to work, to do everything. I'm accountable to this beautiful device. Use everything that you can to build accountability in your system. Every system that lacks accountability is a system that will fail because you don't have a reason to do it at first. And even if you have a reason, some people are procrastinating on tens of thousands of dollars every month. Let's be honest. If you're making $100,000 a month, you are probably putting on the table, letting on the table go thousands, tens of thousands of dollars in opportunities, and with minimum effort, we would kill to have the opportunity to earn $10,000. Not kill, of course. I'm exaggerating, but we would do so much in order to have the opportunity to make $10,000 a month. And certain people just don't have the system around it to do it. And that's the point. Build accountability in all the systems you have. My accountability system is my camera, and I film myself working, doing the work, and sharing my opinions. But the accountability system, the camera doesn't only serve as an accountability system, but it serves as a device to build up skills. I want to be better, more proficient, more charismatic on camera. I want to learn the skill of talking in front of the camera. So I use this accountability and system to build that skill and build other skills as well, to desensitize myself to having such a big light source, the microphone, and everything else around me, to see how much I can spill, how much I can do without talking onto us, without reciting off of a script. I do have a little bit of an idea of what I'm going to say, but I do not have a script. And yet, after 3 weeks, well, I had a lot more experience reading off of a script to know how to talk in front of the camera and what you need, how you need to move, and you need to dance in front of the camera in order to be a bit more engaging and charismatic. And without further ado, let's go into video editing, baby. Hey Siri, I also use timers. Set a timer for 30 minutes. Shut up. Just shut up. Hey Siri, set a timer for 30 minutes, please.
30 minutes starting.
And it has started. Let's go work, baby. Standing desk, no water. And banging the chair. And there you go. The timer is over. I've edited 2 videos and I kind of reimagined the way I do things. So I have a pretty good system of labeling things and editing and everything else, but I do find myself looking for what work I've done and what work I haven't done. So I don't yet have a good system to label work that is done, because after I edited it, I have to delete it after the or archive it after I've rendered. And usually I'm away from the computer when it's rendering. So I forget to delete it, and then it kind of it kind of shows up, that document kind of shows up, and I don't know if I worked for it, if I edited it or not, and I have to look into the archive, look everywhere I can to find if it's done or not. And I don't have a system to know what work I've done, to keep track of the things that I've done and I need to do more. So I kind of, it's my fault, of course, but this is one of the things that you should think when you are building a system. How will you find out what's your labeling system? Most people don't have any labeling system at all. But if you are doing volumes, like I edited 2 videos, started a third one, but I spent like 10 minutes just looking for the at what video, because I kind of didn't go by days. If I did by days, it would have been easier. I would be like, okay, it's day 30, I'm just gonna go for day 31. But I didn't. I skipped some videos one day because I was lazy to do multicam work and stuff like that. So yeah, it kind of, I wasted 10 minutes because I didn't have the right system of labeling ended and edited and rendered projects. So now I'm kind of working on that to see how I can really not lose, because in 10 minutes I could have done 2 more videos. But you get there, you get efficiency by doing volume. People don't understand that it's not by, yeah, you can spend 2 hours to efficiently do something better, to make a system that is way better and it saves you a lot of time. But if the task is like 5 minutes, what can you if do more efficient there? And you can still shave off a few seconds, 30 seconds, 50 seconds, whatever. But it's important to, at some point, it's important to just do the work to really grind it out. And you will find out the leveling comes naturally and the optimization, because you feel frustrated all the time. Frustrations are just your mind telling you that you could have done this more efficiently. I think that's how I deal with frustration. If it doesn't feel seamless, if I cannot watch a podcast in the background, then I think it's not efficient enough. So the point is, one of the ways that I can work more time and do more work at the same time is that I eliminate the need to think. Labels do this. If you have the right labels for everything, you don't have to think. You don't have to open the document. You don't have to listen to it. You don't have to do anything. So labeling is quite important, and it saves you thousands of hours every year, especially if you're doing a lot of work. Most of the work is like, oh, I have to put this few. If you have like 300 clips for one video, if you don't have a labeling system, you're just gonna feel like it's taking hours, because it will take hours to edit that video. But if you have good labeling system, whenever you add footage, you'll take the time, 10 minutes, to label it, because you already know, okay, every time I have new footage, I have to, every time you work with it, you don't have to go like, oh, I've shot 30 videos today and I need 2 clips of 30 seconds b-roll footage or whatever. No, whenever you use it, label it, put the keywords there so you have them, because you're already watching the video, so you're gonna have to put the keywords over there, and then in the future you just search the keywords, have the footage already sliced, already to put into another timeline. So it's a system where even if you have uncatalogued uh, like footage, you are cataloging it as you work through it, as you use it, and the more keywords it has, the more useful it gets. So the system compounds. You are using that system. So, for instance, if you are showing, I don't know, B-roll of a man dancing in the rain, you can use that for multiple videos. And the more you use it, the more you understand that you can add like happiness as a keyword, or uh, not giving a damn about what happens. So you build on those keywords, and that footage has now become more that system you've built has become more and more productive. We waste so much time searching for things when we can build the system to really leverage technology in order to do the search for us, and like not have to think. The system you build, you should always think not only about efficiency, not only about fun, of course, always optimize for fun. You should have a lot of fun. Seamless work is amazing. Whenever you get it's like riding a snowboard. It's like, yeah, baby, I'm flying. You shouldn't be flying with a snowboard, uh, except if you're flying private. I'm joking, but yeah, you build seamlessness. You efficiently go for fun, for efficiency and flow, and like seamlessness. And then last thing is, don't put a lot of strain on your mental capabilities. Like, dumb it down. Make it so that you don't have to think, because if you have to think, then it feels like work. If I don't have to think, then it doesn't feel like work. If think about it like this: if you have two tasks at the same time, doing two tasks at the same time, and both of them require the same amount of attention, like reading from a script and then remembering to move your hands, it's awful. But if you eliminate the script and you build up the skill of talking, the hands come naturally. You then have like wavy hands that move very very nicely. So build the skill instead of you should always lose the crutches in your systems, because the crutches are good until a point, but then you're not going to be able to run with crutches, except Forrest Gump. Okay, that's a lot of rambling. I'm just a guy with a microphone and a camera. Don't listen to anything I say. For that matter, don't listen to anyone on the internet, whatever they want to sell you or whatever they want to convince you of. So, see you in the next one. Thank you for being here, and see you.